Reconstructionism. Two key things in this term. The prefix re means again. So constructing again, and constructionism comes from construct. So in other words, what this philosophy really deals with is reconstructing knowledge for the students. Now, how does that happen? That happens based on the foundations students bring to the classroom. You cannot construct without a foundation. So as students move up from one class to the next, their foundations should become stronger so that the next level of knowledge or the next level of the building can be built conveniently and easily. So the critical pedagogy is analysis of world events. Lots of things happen in the world. Why are they happening? We never bring the world into our classrooms. We should. Because things that are happening outside the classroom, outside the school, impact everyone today. They may be happening miles away, they may be happening in remote areas, but they affect us today. Because as the world shrinks to a global village, whatever happens in one part of the world will have a direct impact anywhere else in the world. Controversial issues and diversity to provide vision for a better world and social change. When students come from varied backgrounds to a classroom, there will be diversity. All students are not the same. Students are different not only in appearance, but in intellectual ability, in their basic capabilities and potentials, and what they can do or not do, in their values, in their assumptions, etc. There's a diverse population. How do you bring unity among this diversity? And how do you tackle controversial issues? Controversial issues are issues that I or somebody may not want to talk about because it's not the right thing to do. But just because the issue is controversial, won't you teach it? For example, evolution in science. If you look at science textbooks, there will always be a chapter on evolution. Okay? Now, it's a controversial issue. Whether you believe in creationism or not, or you believe in evolution or not, your belief is not important. As a science teacher, I should teach evolution with the same interest, with the same desire, with the same vigor as I would teach another topic in the science, even though I may very strongly believe in creationism. That's an example of a controversial issue. And Reconstructionism would bring in all this diversity, all this controversy, and reconstruct. What are you reconstructing? You're reconstructing the way students think. You're reconstructing the way students perceive the world. You're reconstructing the way students will live their own lives in the future. Focus is freedom, obviously. And with freedom comes choices. With choices, there are options. And with options, there are chances for decision making. And all these are lifelong skills. In real life, this is what the students will be doing. They will not be learning knowledge and information by heart. Are we providing our students in our classrooms today with chances and opportunities to experience freedom within limits? That's the key. You can't say, you're all free, do as you like. Your classroom will be a chaos. Your classroom will be a zoo. It is not going to work. You give them freedom, a little at a time, till they can handle freedom. So as a student moves from class 1 to 2 to 7 to 10 to 12, hopefully the amount of freedom the student has in his or her own learning increases. And as that freedom increases, so does the responsibility on the students. Because when you have freedom, you also have responsibilities. You have to handle freedom in a responsible manner. Otherwise, it will be a non-workable activity, and if it's not going to work, you're wasting time in the classroom. Originators of the Reconstructionist theory are George Counts, J. Habermas, Ivan Illich, and Henry Giraud. These people focused on how do you bring these issues to the classroom, how do you talk to students, how do you involve students on these issues without the teacher saying, this is not something we can discuss in class. You should be able to discuss whatever in class.